When all Americans are treated equal, no matter who they are, who they love, we are all free. Barack Obama. Freedom is something minority groups have been facing throughout the years in America. As someone who can't live free of himself, we often say that they aren't truly living. A few weeks ago at my workplace Synergy, I was privileged to be part of a conversation between my boss and a team member of us who belonged to the LGBT community. And I soon realized the way my boss was talking to my coworker, the level of respect and relatability these two had for each other was amazing to be part of. And I soon saw the glaze that my coworker had on his face. He had this expression towards my boss and I where he looked happy. Happy to be himself and free around us. As we stood beside him and talked about the term gay as the most common thing in the world, this helped me realize that as beautiful as this is, there is still people out there that face discrimination and at their own jobs. And, discrimination has been part of this community for a long time, and it's hard not to focus on the subject. And for us to better understand the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community, we need to understand 3 key words: diversity, inclusion, and acceptance. Alfred Adler had a blind spot in his thinking where he stated he dedicated his life to the theory of dreaming, right? And the problem with his theory is that it's very contemporary. He was nonetheless wrong in asserting that the more courageously and realistically ones meet the problems of life, the less there is for dreaming. To the degree that Alfred Adler himself spoke and formulated categorically condemnations of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender individuals. A man that was viewed as the standard of individual psychologies, he was wrong. There was a study conducted by an engineering company in the United States that states that 53% of the LGBT respondents say that they were never open about their sexuality in their workplace due to discrimination, due to the fear of what they will say. Same study pointed out that 20% of the LGBT respondents said to have experienced discrimination in the workplace. And the most important thing to know is that progress and acceptance within the workplace for those that are part of the LGBT community are hindered by homophobic language such as the term gay, which used to stand for happiness, and we use it as something that is more negative. We used it against them, and we used it against their own will to bring them down, to make them feel less. It doesn't matter who we choose to love. It doesn't matter who we choose to be. If every single person who is watching this presentation can help out to be more inclusive and less disrespectful, we can all achieve the true meaning of freedom. Freedom to be who you are and freedom to love who you love without the fear of being treated differently or being left aside. We need to be more diverse, inclusive, and accept who they are and what they stand for instead of making it more harsh for such community. We all need to better understand the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community, and for such you'll need to remember 3 key words: diversity, inclusion, and acceptance. Thank you.